Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Craft and Chat Wednesday. Normally it's on a Thursday, but today it's Wednesday. How has everybody been? Sorry for the bit delay. We had some technical issues that we had to deal with, so hopefully that's all sorted out. I was going to say, it's been a long week for me already, and it's only Wednesday itself. I'm really excited about tonight's show because it's a back to basics. We've had loads of requests on how to do different basic techniques, so I'm going to be talking through that. And also we're going to have a catch up with everybody, how everybody's been, what they've been up to, what's the weather been like. Some of you may have seen that I was actually at the races at the weekend celebrating my mum's birthday, remembering her birthday, and it was bittersweet. You know, it was a great day and I enjoyed it, but also it felt a little bit sad that she's no longer here. But thank you for all your lovely comments and well wishes. It was really lovely to see. And now, as I said, tonight is all about back to basics. I've got different techniques. I've even got some items that are on really silly promotion because we have got some that are almost coming to the end of its life, and we even have some of my collections that haven't been seen in about 3 years, which are back to basics with it. We will get sorted in a second when I get the tablet and catch up with you all. But remember, this is your evening as well as mine. So if you have any questions or queries, just let me know. And really, for the next, I would say, hour and 45 minutes or so, we normally finish about 8:15. You have me for all that time so we can go through different things. Now, the like and share for this week is a little bit different. So you know I like to mix it all up. So the like and share for this week, we have got a bundle of brand new goodies coming out, and what I would like for your like and share is to tell me, we have done this one I think before, but tell me, what is your favourite quote? So today we were talking about quotes at the weekend, so I would like to have your quote. What's your quote for this week, basically? If you had to sum up what you wanted to share with somebody, I love, I think Dave's on it. We're still having some technical issues at the moment, so please bear with us. We're on it. We're trying to get everything sorted. It's never straightforward, is it, with Facebook? You have all this planned and then all of a sudden we have little issues. But Dave's on the case and he's trying to solve them all. And going back to the like and share, I like, there's one of my favourite quotes is, there's always a second chance, it's called tomorrow. I love that quote because it is just, you know, if you have a bad day, you get a second chance. Tomorrow you do. So I love that one. So let's like and share. Tell me what your favourite quote is. And yes, we have done it before, I think a few months ago. But also inspirational quotes as well. I am totally into quotes. The reason why I'm saying that is one of the products on today's shows is verses and inserts, and we'll be talking about that in great detail, because one of the questions I've had in from one of you lovely ladies out there, I think her name is Jean, she was asking about what is the best way for putting inserts in and also printing them. And we are going to be talking about that. And so yes, so let's like and share this page. And I'm going to pick a lucky winner later on in the show. And plus so much more. If you're a newbie, we'll go through it all step by step. If you've been doing these shows with me, you know the drill by now. But really, remember, it's all about your time. So talking about your time, let's have a look. Hopefully we'll see Dave solve the technical issues. Let's have a look to see who's joined us for the show. So 1 minute, it's coming through. Do you know what? It's always the case. Let's have a look. So I've got Carol, I've got Heather. I have also got Mary sending me hugs. And I've got Jacqueline. Oh no, she said 8 hugs a day makes it healthy with 8 hugs a day, Mary. Oh wow, that's a brilliant one. Jacqueline says, sorry I'm late. Hi Debbie and Dave. Jacqueline, you're not late. We were a bit late because we had some issues. And I like yours, Anne. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Oh, these are brilliant, everybody. I've got Sandra just joined us. Anita, Christine. I've got Mandy. And she's put, even though we cannot see you, we know you are there. Oh, that's lovely as well. Rosina's put, necessity is the mother of invention. Oh, these are all lovely. So I've got Brenda saying, hi Debbie and Deb and all the crafters. We feel like it's Friday tomorrow with having Debbie on tonight. Oh, you will. But I am on Create and Craft tomorrow. I'm doing, so let's have a think. I'm doing at 7:30 tomorrow in the UK. And then in the US, I'm on at 9, it's UK time, 9 and 9:45. I'm sorry, I don't know what the times are in the US. I've got Alan says, don't worry, be happy. I love that one, Alan. I've got Betty says, God gives us the hardest battles to his bravest soldiers. Oh, that's lovely. I have got Ruth saying hi. I've got Michelle. I've got Angela saying hi, Debbi and Dave and everybody. Hope you're all well tonight. And that is definitely what I want to say to everybody. I hope everybody is well. And although it feels a bit odd doing this on a Wednesday, we're still going to have just as much fun. I've got Jane says, hi Debbi and Dave, looking forward to tonight. It's mine and my twin sister's birthday. We watch it every week. Haven't missed a Facebook Live yet. Jane, happy birthday. What's it like having a twin? Do you do those where you pretend to, when you were younger, did you pretend to be each other, if you know what I mean? I've got Pat saying, do what is right, not what is easy. Heather says, great work, Dave, because Dave has been on it, because we've had some, I think, people spam. I have got Joanne saying hello, Sadia saying hi, Debbi and Dave, all the way from Ottawa in Canada. Lorraine says, live, love, laugh. Evening, Debbi and Dave. Yes, Lorraine, that is a lovely one. Tricia, I've got Tricia and Dorian just joined us as well. I've got Sandra says, hi everybody, what a lovely day it's been, just right for doing Christmas cards. Yes. I've actually been doing music cards. That's what I've been doing. I've got Wendy says, hi, Debbi and Dave. Hope you're both okay. I took my grandchildren to a sunflower farm today and they picked some flowers. I didn't know we had a sunflower farm. Whereabouts was that, Wendy? Kara says, can't see messages now. Kara, I'm not too sure why you can't see the messages. Hopefully you can hear me. I think... I don't know what's going on, so there's something going on about with Facebook. Give it a couple of minutes or 10 minutes or so and you might be able to see them because there's so many issues now and again. Swipe left and swipe right to see if that works. I've got Denise says, don't count the days, make the days count. Yes, Denise, I love that one. I've got Lynette saying hello from a very hot Chapel Hill in North Carolina. Temperature 102. Oh my goodness, so that's 102. So let me remember. I take 30 off, is that right? So that would leave 72 and I divide it by 2. So that leaves 36 degrees. Oh my goodness, Lynette. If you wonder what I was doing, my grandfather showed me how to, or told me how to work out the difference between Fahrenheit and cellulite and not Celsius. I think I need some water, Dave, not alcohol. Oh my goodness. Well, have it gone red? You know what I meant, everybody. Did you all laugh at that? Dave certainly did. You should have seen his face look up. The like and share, Sandra, is I would like quotes. As I said, so most of you, well, some of you are aware that it would have been my mum's birthday on Saturday, just gone, and to celebrate her day, Dave took me to the races because she adored the races. And what we did is we picked horses. Each of us picked a horse, but I also picked one for Mum. And you know what? Out of the 7 races, Mum won every race. Either she came first or she came second. So it was great fun. So yes, okay. I've got Maggie saying hello. I've got Ellen saying hi. Brenda says, smile and the world smiles with you. Yes, that's a nice one. And then I've got more people coming down. I've got Amanda saying hello. Denise, Adair has put a hug a day helps the blues go away. That's nice. And I've got more people coming here. I've got Colorado. Maggie is from Colorado. Hello. I've got Andrew says, one of my favourite quotes is, a variety is the spice of life. I certainly have plenty of variety in my craft room. Very true. Me too. If at first you don't succeed, try a bigger hammer. Cara, that's amazing. So yes, I love these, okay? I love quotes. So I know I've asked you before, but I like these because what I want to do is I'm happy designing, but I think at the moment everybody wants quotes with their designs. So I think last time I designed some of your quotes on some of the kits, so I'm going to do the same. And I've got Anne saying hello. Margaret says it's 10:41 a.m. here in Washington State. Hello, Debbie and all. Hello, Margaret. Oh my goodness, we are international at the moment. Chris has put, I always think positive when what's the alternative? Very true. Susan's put, new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Yes, I like that as well. So there's loads more people coming through, and I like Jenny's put 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. Very true. Karen says hello late again. Sharon says if you haven't got a smell, take one of mine. Oh, that's lovely as well. So everybody send me loads of quotes, which is brilliant, and I will try and get through them all as I can. I have got Camilla saying, hi guys from Ireland. Weird being here on a Wednesday. We'll have to find something else to do tomorrow. Well, you can watch me on Create and Craft tomorrow if you want, Camilla. And you can watch that via the TV, or you can watch it on the internet as well. And Jenny's put, a smell is international and ageless. I like that one. It's very true, isn't it, though? And obviously, have you noticed, Dave, when we went to London, will also look at me funny, because when we go in the tube, he's like, don't smile at people, don't smile at people. I instantly smile. And I'm like this, and Dave's like, don't smile. And I'm like, well, why not? But people look at you weird, don't they, when you smile too much? But at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to change now after all these years. And I've got Ruth saying hello and lovely to see you. Like and share. Learn something new every day. Do you know what? That's very true. So I have been talking to Dave about what I'd like to do. And I've decided to do a bucket list of crafts. You know, we talked about me wanting to do haberdashery, learning how to sew, do some upholstery. So I'm going to do a bucket list and I'm going to film them. So you can see how I get on with doing all these different techniques. And Chris agrees. She's put, smile, it's contagious. Very true. And then I've got Della says, hi everybody, and Dave, hope everybody is well. I've got more messages coming through. I'm trying to read them as quickly as I can. Where's the tea, Debbie, for her voice? Fran's put. Actually, I haven't got tea. It's so warm in these offices today. So I have got water, and it is only water. Before anybody asks, there's no gin in here or vodka. It is pure water. I've got Andrew saying, sorry I'm late, just had dinner. It's totally fine. So I am actually quite behind because people have put it's hilarious. So that's obviously when I said the wrong thing. Victoria says, I didn't realise this was on today. So basically, Victoria, because of Create and Craft, they've asked me to do a special show tomorrow, 3 shows. I swapped it. But this is the first time I've swapped it since we did New Year's Eve. I think we did it on a Wednesday. But next week, just to confuse everybody, we'll be back onto Thursday. So I've got Maureen just joined us. Java says, which races did I go to? I went to Linkfield Park, is that right? So yes, but it was a bit of a nightmare. So we live in Darlington, and Linkfield Park is normally 4.5 hours away. And if you're thinking, why did I go all that way down there? It was because trying to find races on my mum's birthday, which was the 7th of August. So we went down there, but the journey took 7.5 hours because traffic was just ridiculous. So try not to ever travel on a Friday. And we set off at midday, expecting the traffic to be lighter, but it wasn't. So, but luckily the races were on Saturday morning, so we got there in time. I've got Sonal saying hi from Tampa. I've got Betty says, birthdays are nature's way of telling us to eat more cake. That is totally true. I like that one. There's loads of lovely ones. I've got Linda says, if friends were flowers, I would always pick you. Oh, bless you. That's a lovely one as well. I have got more quotes coming through. I've got Holly says, angels are friends in disguise. Oh, I like that one, Holly. Cheryl says, my dad used to say, can't fix it, get a hammer. Yes. I've got Kim saying, hi, Debbie, and Deb, a bit late. Have you done the like and share? We are doing the like and share now, and it's quotes, and I'm going to pick one later on, but I'm probably going to use all of them because I love them so far. Heather's put, smile at a stranger and the smile will travel around the world. See, I love that. That's lovely as well. I've got more and more. I mean, there's just so many of you. The Tina has asked, is the day changed permanently? No. It was only because of the issue with Create and Craft, and it needs to go back to Thursday next week. So then I've got more questions coming through. I should say quotes coming through. Michelle's put, all things come to those who wait, but I'm still waiting. That's a good one, Michelle. I've got Heather saying, sorry, Eleanor, I do apologise. Hi, Debbie, just saw you were on. So does that mean, Eleanor, you didn't get notification? So we'll talk about that, about getting notifications on Noricia or Noricia. How do you pronounce that? From Texas is saying hello. Noricia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And Alan says, success is failure turned inside out. Very true. And I've got loads more. I've got Danuta from Poland saying hello. I've got Bob saying, see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. I haven't heard that in ages. Susan says, thanks for the freebie from last week. I've been using it today. Oh, well, you know, today's show as well. So if anybody ordered last week, Jill has been invoicing them. So you should be, if they haven't gone, the internationals I think are going out tomorrow, but all the other ones have been processed. So check your spam folder if you haven't got it. But anybody that placed an order over £25 or last week will also get a prize, a little gift from me. And tonight's show, if you order over £25, you have a nice little gift surprise coming with you. Elinda says, what have I missed? Just a like and share, and we're just chatting because we had some technical issues. Actually, we had some spam on that we had to get rid of very quickly, and hopefully we managed to do that. I've got Karen says, sorry I'm late. Don't worry, we just started. Oh, Anne says I've frozen. Hopefully I'm back. Cheryl says, hi, sorry I'm a little late. Shadia says, Debbie, I like this one. Today for you, tomorrow for me. Oh, that's nice as well. There's loads of them. Polly says, smile when answering the phone. The caller can hear you smile. Do you know that is so true? I always smile, okay? And you can, it's not so much the smile, they can hear your happiness through the voice, or through the phone, I should say. That's what people often say to me. Betty says, I made the project of the day today. Oh, brilliant. So if you didn't see on Facebook, we launched our project of the week. It was a gorgeous, lovely flower card for you to download and have fun. Loads more sayings are coming through, and I've just, Fran's put the quote about smile when answering the phone. Fran's put, it's also something that good customer service teams do. They certainly do. And yes, Dawa says you learn something new every day. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Yes, I like that one. So there's loads more come through. So Betty, you put, when one door closes, another one opens. So also, there's a saying that I did a couple of years ago, is when one door closes, build a window. There's so many different things it is. I've got Carol saying, hello, this is a surprise instead of Thursday. Yes, it's just tonight. Okay, I'm back on next Thursday, Carol. I've got Joe saying hello. Wendy says, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. See, I think that's important as well. Okay, my mother used to say, sprinkle the world with love, what's it called? Sprinkle the world with kindness and love. And it was one of her favourite quotes. And I agree with that. You know, a little bit of kindness goes a very long way. Susan says, I have to keep popping out as hubby fell this afternoon, so I need to check he hasn't fallen asleep. Oh, Susan, I hope your hubby gets better very, very soon. Chris says, I haven't got my invoice for last week yet. There's nothing in the spam. Well, what I'll do, Chris, I'll check with Jill. She does it in, well, you should have got yours actually, because I was going to say she does it in numerical, also she said alphabetical order for the first name. So I'll find out, or is it the last name? I'll make sure, Chris, check it next tomorrow that you've got it. So let me just write that down, otherwise I will forget. Right, everybody. So I've got loads more messages coming through, more quotes, which is brilliant. I've got Anne saying hello to all newbies. I've got Zoe says, today is a gift, that's why we call it the present. That's really nice, isn't it? You know, but then also it's all about when you're designing them. So all these beautiful quotes, we use them throughout our lives, don't we? And, you know, we use them for inspiration. But wouldn't it be lovely to have a whole array of quotes on a collection that you can just pick them for different themes for, you know, to send to your loved ones, to your family, or if you're creating cards or you're doing cards for churches or for charities, it'd be lovely. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm designing like a big, although I do life quote ranges, they're more to do with themes, where I'm thinking of doing a big massive collection with loads of quotes on, which is why I'm gathering them, and that's why I've asked for the like and share. Fran says she got her invoice today, which is brilliant. Linda's asking how my wrist is. Totally fine, everybody. It doesn't hurt to move it. Hopefully, I'm driving down to Peterborough tomorrow. I'll be fine with driving for 6 hours, which is 3 hours there and 3 hours back. But it hasn't been sore. I think I took the bandage off on Monday, so it's been fine since. So I think I did the weekend actually. Leah says I haven't got my invoice. I will make sure. Right, so everybody that hasn't got their invoice will get it tomorrow. I will make sure that it's all sorted out. If for some reason you don't get it I would say by Friday, can you please either ring the office or private message, and I'll make sure that Jill is on it. Because Alison, you should have got yours. So wait a minute. I've lost you. Leah was one of them, and Anne, yours might be because your last name is Ward, and Jill is working through them. She only started today. I have got Susan just joined us saying hello everybody, and Jan hasn't got, so quite a few of you haven't got your invoice yet, so don't worry. Okay, Cara, yours, because your last name is with a V, I think Jill is working on it. It takes us 2 days to invoice everybody, so we only started today, so just bear with us. Okay, you should all have the invoices by tomorrow. Right, okay. The like and share, Violet, is a quote. Tell me what your favourite quote is. I like you always get second chances. It's called Tomorrow. That's one of my favourite quotes. Anne says, I have your last quote CD-ROM and I love it. It's well used. Yes, the springtime life quote one. That is a beautiful quote one. I've got Holly says, oh, it means I get... Oh, I think I missed something, Holly, but don't worry about it. So everybody, it sounds like everybody is enjoying the quotes and is getting inspired by it. Just to give you a little bit of updates with everything. And remember, for anybody who still hasn't got your invoices, don't worry. By tomorrow, I will make sure by the end of play tomorrow, everybody will get it. So, updates of where we are. So, with orders, if you are, I think we're up to, what's today's date? Today's date, the 11th. I think we are up to the, I think I'm going to say they're either the 7th or the 8th. One of those two, so okay. And then prizes. Zoe was on holiday last week because I know there was quite a lot of prizes that had gone out because of, unfortunately, in July, you know, after the passing of my grandfather, we were a bit behind with the admin of everything. But Zoe's on the case, so all the actual prizes have now been processed because she came back to work on Monday, and she will be winging round or flying to you via either Royal Mail or Hermes, and you should get it later this week. So hopefully that doesn't mind. Like Susan's quote, if there's a problem, chocolate will probably solve it. That is so, so true. Loads of you have given me loads more quotes, and I'll have a look at them later on. I've got Holly says, don't mind me, Debbie. I'm just asking about phrases folks around the pond use. So obviously it must have been a UK quote that didn't make sense, but hopefully it's all sorted out. With regard to tonight, as I said, we're going to do different... Today's it's all about back to basics. People ask me about some different techniques. I've got do others as you do. What does it says? Do others as you like to be done by. Yes, that's very true. There's other quotes coming through. I've got AJ just saying good evening. And I've got everybody saying they're happy to wait for the invoices as long as it takes. It will be with you by the end of play tomorrow. So we're working on all those invoices. So I think I've told you about the prizes. I've told you about where we are with orders. So Jessica's on holiday this week. So if you're waiting for queries rather through Facebook, because of that, because she looks after it with Carolyn, we are a bit behind with that. So bear with us. If there's anything urgent, can you please ring the office? And talking about office, we're going to go through how the system works for anybody already newbies. I've got Rosemary just joined and says hi. And Heather's just put another quote says, if you believe you can achieve, of the answer should be you will. And I've got, where are we? I've got Sharon, I don't understand, I missed something. Oh, there it is. I only got part of your message. She said, I found a little old man in the car park yesterday. I let him hold my arm while I looked for his car with him. Oh, bless. I hope you managed to find it okay. Have you ever done that before, everybody? Years ago, I parked, I think it was in the Metro Centre. I don't know if you've ever been to the Metro Centre up in the northeast. It's a massive shopping complex. And I parked the car and I couldn't remember where I parked it. I think I spent about half an hour trying to remember. And it's not so much you can press the button and the car will beep, but I couldn't remember what actual floor I'd actually parked it on. So now I'm super careful and I even take photos so I remember. But it's very easy done. I've got Jane saying hi, Debbie and Dave. I have got Francis Debbi, can you discuss sticky stuff and acetate as in tape, wet glue and sticky pads? Well, actually, I'm going to be talking about some of those, but not all of them. I have got, yes, Chris, your order has not been sent out. So that is very true, because I've just seen your message saying that you are away on holiday from the 28th of August. We were going to send an order out on, I think it was Monday, but we held up on it because we're concerned, because although Hermes is supposed to deliver within a few days, we didn't want to hit your deadline. So that's why we've not sent it on and held your orders until you are back from holiday. So I hope you have a lovely time wherever you're going. Okay, so let's just talk. Oh, Kathleen's put, the Metro Centre is horrendous. I don't go there. I think the last time I went there, I think, oh, what is it, Dave? 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Something like that. It's very rarely that I go there. Right, okay. Where was I? Oh, we're talking about... It's going to be one of those nights, everybody. We were talking about how Facebook likes works. So we're going to go... So if you've got any newbie on tonight's show, how it works is we take a product. So for example, the first item on tonight's show is some brushes, some blending brushes. And you will get 3 sizes, small, medium and large, and the sizes will vary a little bit. And the normal price, let me get this. So it will come up, the information will come up on, there you go, Dave's put it up, but it says, if you bought the full set of these, full price of these 3 brushes, and hopefully you can see it off the camera just there. Let's take that out of that packaging. So you would get small, medium and large, and the sizes may vary. And it would normally cost, like it says on there, $14.99, and the offer price for those 3 blending brushes is $6.99. Now, if you wanted one of those products, you would just need to put it in your comment box that you want that code. Like Sharon Allen has ordered FB793, and that's how you would order it. And then if you are wanting to order quite a few products, you go through this process with us. But then what will happen is, at the end of the show, you need to private message me, not in this feed. You need to private message me your postal address and also your email address. And that will show me how to work out the postage, where you are in the world. And then I can send you your invoice via email. Now, this is an interactive show, everybody. We're doing demonstrations, we're doing craft and chat. You don't have to buy anything. You know, if you want to buy, you can, or you can just enjoy it. And at the end of the show, don't go away, because I give everybody a present for you to enjoy, and it's just a little bit of fun. But if you do want to order at the end of the show, okay, the show is left open until Monday at midnight, which means that people who can't watch it tonight or forgotten that it's on tonight and watch it tomorrow, they can look at the show and they can order. And next Tuesday, what will happen, the show will be closed, we'll process it, and we'll start invoicing on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And that's how it works for the show. And as you can see, you'll send on that comment section there, you will be sent an email with what you've ordered. So I can see that we've got Wendy's wanting one, and so is Carolyn. I will say with the brushes, I think there's only about 30 sets left of these brushes, and then they will sell out, and I don't know when they'll be coming in again. So what will then happen is, if you actually wanting these brushes, when we send you your email, you click on it and pay for it via PayPal, credit card or even debit card. If you have a voucher, you can pay for it. And we have a reward system now, so you can also use that to pay for it as well. And with regard to the invoice that you get, if you want to add or delete an item, you can have that. So it's quite an easy system, but you need to make sure after the show you private message me your postal address and your email address. So I've got Anne says, thanks for introducing me to those brushes. I love them. They are fabulous, aren't they? And I'm going to be demonstrating in today's show with them. And then I have got, we've got more people ordering that. So that's explaining how it is. Now, if for some reason, by the end of the week, you don't receive, and this is the telephone number you need to write, you don't receive your invoice, can you please contact the office on 01325 465 049. But before you do that, please check your spam folder, especially if you're new and you're not used to getting them. It might go in there because it'll be the first time we've sent you an invoice, or I should say an email. So always check that. I've got Heather says, I had to check all my alerts this week of Facebook been playing around again. I know, Heather, there has been issues. We had quite a few issues before we started the show, which is why we were delayed. And I've got Nicholas, sorry, I got distracted there. Nicholas says, what's a like a share? They are quotes. I'm after quotes, and then I'm going to pick somebody for later on. And Fran's put, yes, thank you, Fran, for reminding everybody it's quotes. So that's the first item. So we're going to get started with our show. So this is the first item. So remember, all tonight is all about back to basics. So this first item is our brushes, and when I come to demonstrate them, I'll use them. But let me just talk about the brushes. They're ergonomic and very easy to use because of how you use them. Instead of using like a dauber or one of the other ones where you have to hold them like that, you hold them like this. And like Anne said, she loves using them because they're very easy to use. To wash them, very rarely that I wash them, I have to be honest. I kind of use a green. I've got them in different colors that I tend to do, but if you're going to wash them, I use soapy water and then leave them to dry. I pat them as much as I can, but they're very soft, and you literally leave them to dry and they'll be totally fine. So when it comes to the brushes, they're great for inking, and we'll use that with that. Now the second item we have, now this is a good one where I find it. We have got, are you ready? FB794. You get a bone folder, you get a little bit of glue, you also get a pricking tool, and I'm going to go through this, everybody, and you get a piercing tool, and you get a white liner, and you get a pack of different sizes of foam pads. Have I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So this is what you're getting, everybody. So you are getting, I'm looking at the price, normally $18.99. So this is almost like a back to basics starting. This is a good kit to have. And I'll talk to you through the product of how each of the product works. So first of all, a pricking tool. So let me get my pricking tool and foam pads. So the best thing to describe what a pricking tool is, it makes your life easier when it comes to foam pads. So here's some foam pads here, everybody. So this is FB794. You have a massive saving of £10. So if I get a piece of card, so let's get this card. So what you do, so you can pick them up with your fingers, but I hate it. So what you do is you lift like that. So you literally hold your foam pad and then you're pushing away, everybody. And then you put the foam pad on, lift, push. Can you see what I'm doing? So I do another one, lift, push away. So it's almost like stabbing. And then all you do is take off, make sure it sticks on there, and take the top off. And then you just take that off and put that in the bin. How easy was that? Christine says, love my bone folder and pricking tool. Wouldn't be without them. Pricking tool is a must, everybody. It is just amazing. So that's how easy you use that tool. So that's a pricking tool. A piercing tool. So here's a piercing tool. So the way to describe a piercing tool, it puts holes in. And what I mean by that, it is totally different. So a pricking tool is very fine. Hopefully you can see the difference. So this is a piercing tool and this is a pricking tool. So this is the difference between the two. I have got more people just joined. And Debbie Moore, who, oh, it always makes me laugh, Debbie, because it's like seeing my own name, but the only difference is that you have an E on your name. Says, hey, good evening, Debbie and Dave, from Debbie and Dave, because her husband's called Dave as well. So that is so funny. Susan says, I didn't think I needed this until I got one and can't do without it. It is something that you will love and use again and again. So a piercing tool, how you use a piercing tool. So what you need to do is make sure is, now this is quite thick board, isn't it? So you can put the hole in and look at that, it pierces it. Okay, so you can put different holes in, and they're great for, especially if you're into bookbinding, or just want to put holes in for tags or anything like that. Is there just foam pads got the rest of the offer? Terry, there is. So if you want the foam pads, if you want a pack of 6, just put, they're on the website, but if you put foam pads, we can add it to your order. And I've got Kaya says, the pricking tool has saved me so much frustration with foam pads. It totally is. Sandra says, sorry I'm late, I have to rewatch. Well, actually, Sandra, this is the second item. The first item was a set of brushes. These are the brushes. This next item, it is 6 items. So as you can see, you've got a set of 6 foam pads. You've got a pricking tool. I've just shown you how to do a piercing tool. You've got a bone folder. You've got a white liner. Now, I love this. I'm going to show you how to use that. So I'm just showing you the back to basic. These are quite handy to have. So this, can you see this, everybody? Can you see the white line or dashes round it? That is using the white liner. It is great for definition. So if I show you what I've done, so you can see it round the edging of the black. So if you're doing a card that wanted, so you can actually do a straight line and 2 dots. Just simple like that. And some people just do a line and a dot, a line and a dot. You might not be able to see it, so I am going to just bring that up. Are we okay? So hopefully you can see that all on there, everybody. And then if I go down a second, so that hopefully how that works. And Bab says, my pricking tool is the same on both ends, not a single one on it. It doesn't have to be. So for example, on this pricking tool, I've got a single and a double. Sometimes it has 2 or 3. It doesn't really matter, Bab. So it still works the same principle. What is the MDF for the brushes? Carol, I don't know what you mean by that. Or do you mean what the code is? For the brushes, if you want the brush code, is that what you mean? It's FB793. Oh, Karen says I've gone fuzzy. And yes, Linda, you can have just the white liner. Dave, any chums to sit on Debbie's shoulder? Thanks for keeping bugs at bay. Well, Fran, at the moment, no, because we had so many technical problems, we had issues on there. So I've showed you how to use a pricking tool, a piercing tool, glue, you know about glue, bone folders. Now, in the crafting world, a bone folder is used for creasing. And what I mean by that, if I just get this one here, just to show you. So if I wanted to create a card, I'm just going to put this here, fold it in half, like so. Without scoring, I then pinch and press up and down. So this gives me my card. Very, very easy to do without scoring. Now, when it comes to also the bone folder, there's a technique called burnishing. And what I mean by that, so this is a template. I don't know if anybody saw a few months ago, the actual 10 sets of templates. They come on card, you've got the shape. So just to show you how quickly, if I get my tool, are we all okay? So this is straight lines, mean that you need to cut. And then obviously we have got the other line means scoring. So Dave, are we all okay? There's something going on with the lighting. Apparently there's something going on with the lighting, everybody, so just bear with us, okay? So when it comes to this part, the scoring, so you have got, let me just score here. Oh, I like you're saying, Ruth, you never know the value of a moment until it's a memory. That is lovely. That is so true. So then I'm just scoring, and this is called a ball tool, everybody. It is not in this kit, but it's just showing you how, the reason I need to quickly do this. And yes, you can use the end of your bone folder, but what happens with the bone folder, if you use it for scoring like this, what will happen is it won't be nice and smooth. I would recommend that you, when you're scoring, so I've just scored those lines. The reason why I wanted to do this is to show you. Carol says, no, you said about MDF for the pad folder. I don't know what that means. I've got Anita saying hello from Hawaii, saying we'll replay as I've just woken up. Oh, bless you. So I'm not too sure if I've misinterpreted anything, Carol, so sorry for any confusion. So I don't have any MDF on today's show. So with regard to using the bone folder, this is what is so important with it. So when you fold like this is called burnishing. When you reinforce a score line by going back and forward. So that is why a bone folder is so important, because it makes those nice, it makes the lines nice and crisps. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. When will your toolkit be available? This toolkit will be on the website as of next week. Hopefully that makes sense. So I am going to now move on. Journal covers are MDF. Oh, are you on about, when am I going to do MDF covers? Is that what you mean, Fran? I am going to be bringing out some new journal covers next month, Carol, if that's what you're asking. So anyway, moving on, everybody. Oh, Dev's made me a cup of tea in an Art Deco cup. Look at that, everybody. Yeah, she's one of my favourite characters. Isn't that lovely? On the Ritz. And I'm just going to have a mouthful, so my voice doesn't go. All right, everybody, so that's the first item. So that is FB794. So it's a brilliant saving, back to basics. So you have got 6 items. Yes, you can buy them individually. If you want them individually, just ask. We have foam pads, pricking tool. You have got also a piercing tool, a little bit of glue, you've also got the white pen and a bone folder. Okay, so I've got, where have I got? People saying, well done, love the mug. Gail says, sorry I'm late, engrossed in a book. No problem. And Jenny's bought a special mug for a special lady. Thank you. And Chris Marshall's put, I could do with a Dave in this house. Oh, bless you. Right, let me move on to this one, because I have now explained about that back to basics. So remember, if anybody wanted it, if FB795... No, 794. So the next one, it says A3 matte. So everybody, we have got probably about, I think it's about 30 of each of these mats left. So we've put them on promotion. So we have the A3 matte, which is this one here. As you can see, it is normally $14.99. It is $8.99. So if you want a pink matte, self-healing, we've got them in 2 sizes. So you've got the inches on one side. You've also got the centimeters on the other. Just like Susan says, can I clone him? And Anne says, I need a Dave. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's only one Dave. If I find out how to clone people, I'll let you know. We can do an auction, couldn't we, everybody? So if you want to have an A3 matte, it is FB795. But this one, everybody, is an A2 matte. So this is the next one that we have. So once these mats are gone, everybody, they are gone. And as I said, so we've got FB795, and then we have, not FB794. That got confused. That was the kit, everybody. So the next A2 is FB796. So I've got Linda wanting an A3 matte, and also there's Jacqueline and Victoria and Anita. So the A3 matte is exactly the same. It has got inches, if I can turn it over, that side, and it's got centimeters on there, and it's great. And plus it's pink, everybody. So if you like pink, brilliant. If you don't, I'm sorry, that's all I've got. So this is FB796. And then we're going to actually move on to actually on one of your favorite collections, which is FB797. So behind me, one of the things we're talking, what is back to basics? So obviously the products I've just shown you is back to basics, and a mat is a must because obviously it doesn't damage the table and it's great. The A3 one, I tend to put it on a tray if I want to work in front of the TV. It's quite an easy one to have, where this one is a very easy in colour. Michelle says got a 3. It's brilliant. It is, isn't it? So when it is the A2, the size of flip chart pads? Is A2 available? A2 pads. This is an A2 size. So this is A3, and obviously A2 is 2 sizes of the A3. So Fran, I hope that answers your question. So, and yes, we have A2. It's on offer at $12.99, everybody. So these are brilliant buys for these mats. So then, sorry, I'm just laughing because everybody, Sandra says, my Dave is called Rick. Oh, bless you. And Kathleen says, my Dave is called Gary. So everybody's got a Dave, which is quite good. Marianne says, please, she wants FP794, please, as it's my and my twin sister's birthday on Saturday, and I'm treating myself. Oh, bless you. So it's quite funny because I've got Sandra saying, my Dave is Dave. Do you know what? If anybody actually joined this Facebook show now, they'll be wondering what the heck are we going on about with Daves and Garys and Ricks. But that's quite funny, isn't it? I've got Susan says, I have a Dave, he's called Graham and couldn't live without him. Oh, it's so funny. We can go off on a tangent. And Jenny says, everybody should have a Dave. And Iris says, I'm feeling left out because I don't have a Dave. Well, you can have a Debbie in your life. There you go, Iris. Hopefully that will cheer you up a little bit. And if you when you go through these products, everybody, joking aside, I always say that the reason why I call this back to basics, the products I've got in today's show help. So the next item that we have, okay, we're just finishing off with the A2 mat, which is double the A3. Exactly what, sorry, I've got distracted again because Michelle's put what number is Dave. Sorry, isn't a number today. And so Holly's put, sorry, I'm single and I have a dog, lol. Well, you know, I think it's, as long as you're happy, it doesn't really matter. And I think I'm going to do a demo next before we go on to different names of different people. So, and Chris has said the quote for the week should be, everybody needs a Dave. There you go, Dave. So the next item, so going back to products, so we've gone to back to basics, we've gone to brushes, we've gone to mats. The other thing that I think is always important to have into your crafty stash is flowers. Because when you're making a card, you know, you try to make cards to the people you know their themes are like. But sometimes you don't know them, or you might be making them for charity or anything like that. So the next item we have is my Gerber collection. We have got we are selling out of that. I think we might have 30 or 40 left. And so this is the next one, which is FB796. And this is on a silly offer because, as you can see, if you had to buy them as a set individually, full price, normally be $29.99. And you get, look at that, everybody, over £15 off, because this is a Medi, because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I kind of got mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 dies. But it also comes with a forever code. And it is just amazing, everybody. So this, if I show you some of the cards first that you can create with this. And so what you have here is you obviously got pinks. You can have so much fun on here. You've got the different yellow options on here. And this is such a gorgeous set because you can cut the cards down. We've designed it so you can add it with different elements on. So I'm just going to show you those again because I was not in my square. So there you can see you've got from the pinks to the yellows, to the different sizes. You can do landscape. I've got Helen saying hi, Debbie and Dave. And just thought I said gerbil. No, gerbera. Sorry, everybody. Anne said it's my favourite collection. And Holly says my favourite collection is Carnations and Roses. So this, because of the colour palette, you can actually incorporate other collections with it. So this is from our Butterfly Whispers purple, but you wouldn't tell. It goes beautifully with this collection. So just to show you what you get in it, you get a pad and die, everybody. And Cheryl, I need to read Cheryl's quote up because it's beautiful. She says, start every day with new hope, leave bad memories behind and have faith for a better tomorrow. That's beautiful, Cheryl. So as you can see on here, if I show you what you get in the pad, you have got so many options. So you've got the orange, you've got the almost like the red with the burgundy look, the purples and the lilacs, the pinks, the yellows. You've also got the whites. It is gorgeous. As you go through it, you can see that you've got different sentiments and different layers. And if I keep on going, because you're going to get 32 sheets, you've got what we call the card fronts in different shapes for you to enjoy. And right at the bottom, right at the back, I'm just going to show you that. You will have a back sheet that will give you a forever code, which means when you've used up all these beautiful sheets, you can download them and print them off again and again. Everybody's saying that they love these, but not gerbils. So when it comes to this, we're going to do a demo in a second, but I want to share with you my next item, which is fabulous. So this one is now back in stock. And we have it as a promotion. It is, oh, I forgot. We have it in CD, okay, and USB key. So Dave's going to put it up. So I am just going to put this on here. Anne said, it's lovely. She says, I think of my lovely mum every time I use it. Oh, fabulous. And Pat loves the match it dies and pads. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I'm very addicted to them because obviously I designed them, but I think it's just so easy to colour match and make a card. And we're going to do that in a second when it comes to the collection themselves. So we have got the next item. Is all about verses and inserts, which is where the inspiration came from our like and share this week. So we have our it says 2 CDs or a compendium USB key with the same things on, and then I'm going to do a demo using them all. So we have FB, if I get the quote here, so we have FB 798, which will be double CD. So you get 2 CDs and it's verses and inserts. Okay, and you will get 700 different elements on there, and you get 100 different quotes, but then you also get them blank and with verses. So the idea is that you can actually print them off, and I've got one already here. So this is available as a CD, 2 CDs, or you get a compendium where you get both of them on one USB key as well, and that is FB799. So just to share with you one, and it's very important. So one of the question was asking Eve about colours and when you print them. So you can either have 2 CDs or you can have the compendium, which has got both of them on anyway, and one USB key, which is FB799. So this is what I mean by it. So you have beautiful, hopefully you can see that. Can you all see that, everybody? And it has quotes on. So this one says, you have given me more happiness than I can ever dream. I'm certain we were meant to be. We're a perfect team. You are the other half of me. You know me through and through. There's nowhere I'd rather spend my life than next to you. So this can be an anniversary card or a birthday for a loved one. So you've got that one, but then you've got them plain. So you have it plain as well. So if you people want to write or stamp, you have that option. But this is just some of the inserts. You've got backing papers on there. You've got tabs. There's so much on the CDs with them. So you have FB799 for the USB key. Or if you want the 2 CDs, it's FB798, everybody. So you get them 2 there. And if you have, and the other thing I want to explain to you, Jenny's put on whiteout on CDs and sheets. Put it on whiteout on. I don't know what you mean, Jenny.
Bit of whiteout, as in you can't see anything.
Oh right, sorry, you can't see it very well. But hopefully you'll be able to see this. So somebody was asking about what to actually print on. So I'm going to lift it up a little bit. So this top sheet is printed. Dave's going to try and show you. I'm going to move that out of the way. This top sheet is printed on Glossy. So the colours pop better. Now to get more of a matte finish, and you'll notice, I don't know if you can see the difference in the pink. Can you all see that? Sometimes you'll get colour differences depending on what you print on as well. So it gives you a little bit of a choice. Oh, Jenny's just put too much glare. So Dave's trying to alter everything, everybody. But the CDs or the USB key is great because you're going to get loads of 100 quotes on there, and you got ones for men and also for ladies. But don't forget, you'll also have the Christmas one, and you'll have cute, you'll have traditional, you'll also get nativity in there and contemporary for Christmas. And then if I move that to one side, we're going to quickly do a demo. So going back to the gerbera, everybody. So what I've done here, I have got my sheet somewhere under here. I just want to explain how easy it is. So we're going to put on, and I am going to use this insert that I've got to use with the gerbera. Okay, so it's just to show you that the pink matches the actual inserts. So I'm using the Match It die on here, but I printed this off from the CD or USB key. Now when it comes to the Match Its, all you need to do is, as you can see, I've started to lay them up. You can also, when it comes to die cutting, because it's printed on 150 GSM, you can take two sheets, put them together, and then put the dies on top. This is what I often do, and it makes life easier. Now it's called Match It, everybody, and it's like plain snap. So I have to try and make sure I get the right the right one. So this one is actually this here. And once I'm happy with it, make sure I line it up, and then I press it down like so. And this is, there's still all these other elements. You can keep putting them on. And then all I'm doing is putting that on there like so, and getting my other, just my tape, pressing it on like so, and putting it in. So obviously, as you can see, I can keep on going, but for time, I'm going to continue. I'm going to get my Big Shot. You can use any of your die cut machines. Make sure you have it the right way. And all I'm doing is putting that on top of there. And what I tend to do is I always put it through that way. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. I've just realised. Should have been using the other hand. Okay. And if I open it up, and then open it up, what I tend to do is turn it over. I always check the back, because if I put a couple through, I want to make sure that it's gone through properly. So it's all gone through, so I don't need to run it through. So always double check that, everybody, because sometimes, depending on how your plates are, it may worn and you might need to shim. So hopefully that makes sense. Do you sell the low tag tape, Debbie? I'm in the process of getting some stock, Sharon, so just bear with me. It hasn't come in yet. So remember I said I've actually done 2. So it makes, look, it's gone all the way through, but look how beautiful and easy that is. So that is actually that one there. So they've all gone through. So just very quickly, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get a piece of paper or card. And I tend to put them all down like that, and then decide what layers I want to do. But look how easy it was. I only put it through once. Okay, look how fine it is. So this is the Match It. I didn't do all of them. I could have done the whole sheet. I just quickly did a few. And I like to put a couple through at the same time, because then what happens is it enables me to actually lay it all up. So there we go. So you can see how everything comes today. So remember, when it comes to this collection, this is, Dave's put it on there, FB797. And it's the gerberas, and they're just gorgeous. You'll never run out. It's a lovely collection. I think it's Anne's favourite. I think she said it always reminds her of her mother. But to me, flowers are a must. So look how many. I think that's everything that I've die cut, but I still got all these extras that you can see that I haven't die cut. So I'll leave that to one side. So this is my card. Now it's been designed so you can do it landscape, like so, or portrait. Use some adhesive. So let's bring this up. It is a beautiful set, Julie. I totally agree with you. And obviously I've gone for pink, everybody. So just very quickly, I'm putting this card together. Now, it's on 150 GSM, which means that enables you to lift and fold. So I am just giving it a fold and lift all the time. Use your pricking tool. So this is from the first kit, or second kit, everybody, which is FB794. So all I'm doing is putting it on. By doing this way, you can give definition, and then you can add glue. I'm using 3-in-1 glue. You can use any type of glue that you want, whichever is easiest for you. So I'm just going to have another leaf. There it is. Now for the leaves, just pinch, and then you can actually put it all in like so, and it holds the shape that way. Do you sell glass mats? Jean's put and Fran's put, go and have a look on the website. I actually don't sell glass mats. I don't have any. I used to, I think a few years ago, but unfortunately I don't have any in stock. So as you can see, I'm starting to layer up and build up my story. So what you can do is have some that you can decoupage, some that you can pinch and add with foam pads or glue, and then you can just build up your elements. Always pinch your leaves to get more of a 3D effect. So lay them where you want. And really I should have cut a sentiment, so just very quickly I'm going to cut that out, and then quickly just go around it like so. Now if you've got any of the essential dies, if you like die cutting and don't want to cut out the essential dies, basic dies, nesting dies, they work with these shapes. Okay, so as all I'm doing, everybody, is just very quickly cutting it out like so, and I will be bringing some scissors very soon because somebody was asking me for large scissors. And then all I'm going to do, so that's going to sit in the middle. I'm going to use some foam pads. I've got Karen says, late to the party, we'll have to catch up. Hi Karen. So all I'm doing is just very quickly putting together this card and then show you how to finish it off. So this is just a very quick demo, everybody. When you have a match it pad, it does make life so much easier. Celebrate your special day. And then what I'm doing is just using some glue. And when you have, well, I need something plastic. There we go. So I think I've showed you this tip before. When you have small little parts like this, use some glue on plastic. I know people put it on their hands. I find it easier like so. And all I'm doing is dipping it in there. There we go. Put that over here. I'm going to have that one there, and then the leaf can go just on here, and if it's a large section I'll just put it directly on there. The glue will hold it and you can start layering it up. And then what I tend to do is just keep on going, and you can see you can use foam pads, you can use silicone glue. The reason I don't use silicone glue, everybody, is I like it to be dried. I like to be able to give this card to somebody in 10 minutes. So that's why I tend to use foam pads and 3-in-1, because 3-in-1 is fabulous. It dries straight away. So you can see how I'm putting this together. Have a leaf on there. So as you can see, I'm creating a dimension, and all this was 2 sheets. It isn't even 2 sheets because I've got still more left over, and you can have things coming down and create almost like a canopy of flowers, everybody. Right, everybody, how are we getting on? So I'm just going to finish this off like so. Have this one coming over here. You could keep on going forever. Have that in there. Make sure that everything has got, let's have another leaf on at the end here. Right, okay. Do you do tweezers? I actually don't. I might have to add it to my list. It's more the fact that I only have certain stock in available. So as you can see, I've still got loads more. I'm going to do one more and then we're going to talk about inserts. Anne says, can't wait for magazine to come in. It's got Gerber collection in it. And it doesn't. The latest magazine, 57, has vintage. 57 has vintage garden. Gerber is 56. So please check which magazine you have ordered. So very quickly, that's that done, everybody. And I just need one more leaf on there, and then we're done. Let's stick that down. There we go. So there is my little card. Very quickly, I've done almost like a canopy with the flowers coming over, but as you can see, I've still got more. But what I want to do is talk about the inserts. So that USB key, so that was a match it, but then we had the USB key and the 2 CDs. So whether you want the USB key compendium or the 2 CDs, which is, where are we, what was it? It is FB798 or FB799. Just a drink of tea. So for the inside, when you do an insert, so this has been printed off onto glossy paper, everybody. What I do is fold it in half, like so. And then I use my bone folder to crease it. And then what you've got to do is, so you've got a white edge. So if you wanted to trim it down, you could. So I'm just going to show you the difference. So you have got, it might not show as such, I should have maybe done a darker insert, but when you get the USB key or the CDs, you do actually have darker inserts in there, especially with the men's inserts and the Christmas ones. There is just so much on there. So I am just trimming down these 2 areas. I'll just make sure I get this right. So I always score before I trim down, so then I know that both sides are even, like that. So there is my insert. And then what I need is to fit it inside here. So this to me finishes off the card beautifully. So you've got the Gerber, and then I've chosen pink with that beautiful verse. So when you stick in an insert in, always line it up on the left hand side. And these are what we call back to basics. Do you use inkjet printer with glossy paper? Does it smudge? Well, you can. It doesn't smudge if you set it to the right setting, if that makes sense. We do have photo finish card, and we also have glossy paper. And you just change the settings, Susan, on your printer. So always put the glue on the left hand side of where you've scored your spine, and then press down. And the reason behind that, everybody, is when you open your card, so then I'm using my bone folder again to reinforce that line. So it takes a few minutes to actually set the glue. So when you open your card, the insert, can you see, automatically is following. So you don't have to stick, so people don't have to open the card and open the insert. And that is how easy it is to use the Match It range. I've shown you how easy it is to die cut. And basics, to me, inserts are one of the things that does finish off the card beautifully. And this USB key and CD has not been in stock for a number of years. So if you want it, remember you have got FB799 and you get both collections, the Christmas and also the Verses everyday ones, which has men's on as well. So you're going to get both that on the USB key or the CD. Hopefully that makes sense, everybody. If I've missed any questions, sorry, please just ask me again. So that is this one here, and then we're going to move on to the other one that is a must, is a glitter tray we have on offer. So if anybody hasn't got, we're talking about back to basics, which are 2 of my basic colours, which is a must, is silver and gold, because that goes with any card, everybody, because whether it has hints of gold like on here, so if I want to do accents on gold, all I need to do is use a quickie glue pen. Susan's put the inserts do finish the cards lovely. They do, isn't it? Hopefully it all makes sense. Is the USB key volume 1? It has volume 1 and volume 2. I've picked up the wrong insert, Linda, so you will actually get both of those, which is volume 1 and volume 2, on one USB key. Hopefully that makes sense. How much paper pad do you get in the Gerber collection? So in the Gerber collection, you get 32 sheets in there with the die sets for $14.99, Alison. Hopefully that makes sense. Can I get volume 2 as I have volume 1? Yes, you can. Okay. That you can have that if you want that one. Just ask for a volume 2. Are the Peony Delights Matcha Dies in stock here? Terry, they are. Okay. They should be on the website. If not, I will make sure that they're on. But Peony is back in stock. And I have heard that Kate Middleton, or she's not called but Kate Middleton now, she has said that the peony flower is the flower of the year, hasn't she? I've heard that. Glitter tray. Cheryl's put, use the glitter tray and quickie glue pen all the time. Definitely. So we have it FB set 800. And normally for this, it would be $10.97. So you have £3 off. So you actually get this fabulous glitter tray and also 2 glitters. So I've got one my own that I've already opened. So to add, all I'm doing is I'm actually going to add some gold touches. This is very easy to do. Gold touches to the center of my flowers, and all I'm doing is just adding dots, just very fine dots on here, just very quickly of the gold, just to add some glitter highlights to it. And you know, it's great because if you've never used a glitter tray before, yes, you can use card, it's not an issue, but how the glitter tray works is it picks up the glitter. So you put the glitter on, tap it off there, put the glitter on, tap it off, and don't worry because it goes all back. Make sure you keep your stopper on because there's a stopper on the glitter tray. So you can see how I'm going round there. Oops, and I think I've just got this one like so, and you might see a little bit of twinkle. Hopefully the camera is picking it up on the bottom flowers. Dave says you are, and yes, you can have a glue pen, no problem. I've got Carol says thank you to all you newbies, and thanks to you, Dave, to you and Dave, no problem. And can you have, yes, you can have volume 2, not a problem. Francis, would you ever stock Gilding Flakes? We do have some Gilding Flakes, Fran, in stock. I'll need to check how many. Right, so going back to the glitter tray, everybody, you just tap it down like so. I even tend to use my brush like this and bring it down. Obviously make sure you've got no ink on. Okay, and you keep it down and then you take the stopper off like that, and it goes all in there like so. So I'm just going to move that for now because I'm going to use that again, I think, in a second. I have lost the stopper from my glitter tray years ago. Well, how about have a bottle of wine, Rayanne, and do another one. Make another one with a knife. So that, everybody, is that collection. Hopefully that makes sense. So we have got now a few more products. So we have got a back to basics, because obviously the show is back to basics. So this here, if you are stuck, so this has, are you ready? Back to basic papers. This is available as a CD and a USB key. The glue pen, Betty, because I think you meant glue pen instead of flu pen. And the actual glue pen, I think, is either $3.49 or $3.99. I'm not too sure. You can check the website. Anybody who wants just volume 2, they can have it on there. Oh, Victoria says, when I got my glitter tray years ago, I never had a stopper. Maybe it's a new thing, Victoria. I mean, we've been stocking the glitter trays, I think, this year, and they've all come with stoppers. So maybe prior they didn't have that. So we're now going to have a look at back to basics. So this one, everybody, is, okay, gosh, are you ready for this? 3,000, I can't count, 3,240 printable elements across. So you are going to get the designs, all these designs come in 12 colours, but there's so much more because you are going to get in each collection, you're going to get toppers, you're going to get cut-ups, you're going to get numbers, but in every colourway. So in these two, you can see you've got almost like the patterns themselves. So hopefully you can see them. You've got from your basics, honeycomb, to your dots, your gingham, your even hearts and that. You've got them in 12 colours. But it doesn't stop there. You actually then have this one here. And you can see you can have from bird houses, bird cage I should say, from Paris, right down to the vintage, to roses. But it's not just that colour. They come in 12 different colours. And this is a back to basic collection. No, it's not available just on CD. We have it as USB key. And we have, I don't know what I've done with the card for the USB key. So the USB key, everybody, if you want the card, if you want the USB key, is FB802. And this is something that you will reach again and again because you have over, are you ready? 3,240 printable elements. So you will have everything color coordinated. And I'm sorry because I've misplaced the sheets of some of them. And this has as a USB key and it has a CD. No, Terry, don't worry. I will make sure that tomorrow those peony dies are back in stock because they've come in and they've obviously not been put on. Because I brought them back especially for you, Terry, because you and about I think another person asked about them, so I thought, well, why not? So this, everybody, is the USB key. And we can put it on there. So I've got Mandy wants one, Rosina wants one, Linda wants one. You are going to love this one, everybody. So while you are deciding whether you want to order this one, we're going to have a look at the last item that we have. Oh, and Cheryl's put, I made a stopper out of craft foam, then found my stopper. But then you have a backup one, Miss Cheryl. That's a good idea. So the last one that we have, because all about back to basics, is flowers. Is Poppies. These actually sold out, and then we found some more stock in the warehouse, and these are the gorgeous Poppies, but it aren't just red, but look how many dies you're going to get, and look at the price. Normally $29.99, and I'm going to count them 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 45 6 7 28. I think there's 28 or 27, everybody. Kara says, sure, I have verses, insert one, but I'm not home until Saturday. That's fine, Kara. Remember, the show is closed. Is open until Monday at midnight. So you can always put a note on Monday. So as you can see on here, we have got the gorgeous Poppies. You get the pad, and just to show you some of the creations with die cut in these, you've got them in different sizes, you've got them in yellow, you've got them in the gorgeous red, you've got them in purple. You can do this fabulous, look how fabulous detail this is. So you have got this pop-up box, but you can create these gorgeous cards with them. I love the fact that it's not just the red, you've got the oranges. And as you can see, we've actually laid them up in different card elements on there, and we've used the sheet. So in the kit, everybody, so this is, if I go into this, okay, you have got all those gorgeous Poppies, and you've got the reds, and you've got the oranges, you've got the yellows, purples. We added them, Jill, when we were designing these, the Poppy collection, I think it was last year, she was saying don't forget to add purple for dogs, so dogs and cats and animals. So that's what we did. But as you can see, as well as we have got gorgeous sentiments on there, if I keep on going, you can go through it all very quickly. Look how fabulous these are, everybody. These are great for scrapbooking and card making quick cards. You can trim them down. So these are the card fronts. You are getting £15 off this stock item, everybody. And yes, they are gorgeous. And I will go through it all. As you can see, you have got more and more and more. I love that shape there with that lovely finishing. So you can make your layers up on there. You can have a glue pen, Betty, no problem. Oh, I've got a message from Sarah. Did not receive the care home package from a couple of months ago. Cheryl, I need to double check. okay, with Jill, what happened with that. Okay, so that might take me a couple of days. So which Cheryl was it? Johnson, I think it was. So Cheryl, care package. I will speak to Jill tomorrow, okay, and we'll get that sorted with you. So as you can see, you've also got, look at that, a forever code, which means if you're any newbies, this will never run out. So you will get this fabulous kit. Once you've used it, you download it and you can use these dies again and again and again. So, I mean, that is such a lovely collection. And poppies are great. Joanne's put, love poppies. They remind me of my late granddad. He loved them too. Totally agree. My mum loves poppies. And I've got some seeds that I want to try and grow. But I'm learning. It's on my bucket list, everybody. These are all these things. I've got a new bucket list. But I don't know what to call it, or to-do list of growing things and having a go at things. So I want to have a go at growing some poppies. I want to have a go at growing vegetables. I want to have a go at doing different things. You saw the sunflower, first sunflower I've ever grown. It was supposed to be pink because Stephen thought he bought pink seeds, but it turned out to be just a yellow one, but it was still beautiful. So I will let you know how I get on with growing the poppies. So hopefully, oh, Betty's put love the forever codes. Thank you so much. You're very kind. You're very welcome. Betty says, can I ask what a care home package is? Basically, Betty, we get involved with different charities and we do like boxes of some design stuff to go to care homes for people to use in there to make cards and do almost like a little crafting community, and we do them for charity. That's what it is. Did you make the ice cream? Karen, I didn't because I hurt my wrist, or that one. This one, this is the wrist. I couldn't even remember which wrist I used. And so my plan is I'm going to try and do that either this coming weekend. I'm I'm packing up some of my mum's old things, so I won't have a chance, but the following weekend I'm planning to make ice cream. As soon as I make it, I'll put a picture on Facebook and let you know. Everybody says they enjoyed the night, which is great. Kara says, that's what we called one of my granddads. One was Poppy and one was Granddad. Oh, Jenny says, I had my caption, had you saying growing puppies. What? I mean, I would like to have a puppy one day, okay, but my lifestyle is not for it. Oh, Christine says, I should call my bucket list the future endeavours. That's a good one, okay. But I want to do one where I film, and so I have proof that I've done it. Like I want to have a go at doing upholstery, and that's one of my things. So maybe I can get round to doing it in the next month or so, because the summer is flying by, isn't it, everybody? So everybody, with regard to the show, we're now coming to the end. I've got, I'm just laughing because Mandy says that she loves the show and my hair colour is lovely. Well, gorgeous, thank you. Do you know what? It seems to get redder. I had this done in May. And my hair colour seems to be getting redder and redder, which is fair enough, which is totally fine. I'm glad you've all had amazing and picked up some ideas, but don't go away because I'm going to do some giveaways, and I'm just going to recap on a couple of things. So remember, if you're a newbie to the show, all you need to do is put your details on private message me at the end of the show but not in this actual feed. I will read through your messages, and yes, Anna, I haven't got around to making a soup yet because I'm blaming Dave. Let's just blame Dave because I hurt my hand. I couldn't actually do anything that weekend. I had loads of plans. Shirley said, has last week's orders been invoiced yet? So Sandra, I will make sure, please check by the end of play. Tomorrow, I will make sure that Jill has invoiced everybody's, okay? Don't forget we're a day ahead than we would normally be. But I will make sure these are always already invoices. Invoice, I can't even speak. It's been a long day. We'll get them invoiced tomorrow. You know what I'm saying. So let's actually finish the show. Jenny says, totally wicked Wednesday. Oh, wow. That's a good way. And Holly's put, do poppies grow above ground? Okay, before we go off on something totally tangent with all these messages coming through, I'm going to pick some winners. Are we ready? So the person that I am going to pick for the like and share, let's go to the top. It is going to be, let's go to the top. There we are. I'm going to pick Cara Viner. Well done, Cara. Cara, hopefully I've said that right. Congratulations, you've won a bundle worth of Debbi Moore goodies. They'll be on your way to you very soon. Please private message me your postal address and we'll get them shipped out. And then let's pick some people for some giveaways. So then I'm going to pick, let's see. So I'm going to pick Christine Jamal. Christine, congratulations, you've won a little giveaway. Can you please private message me your postal address? And I know some of you, I have them, but just please do that just in case, because we sometimes there was 2 people on our systems with the same name. So I always ask to make sure that everybody that we actually send the details to private message me your postal address. Then I'm going to pick somebody else, so let's go to there. And the next person I'm going to pick, it is going to be Ruth Reed. Well done, Ruth. Can you private message me your details? And then I forgot 2 more, I think it is. So let's pick another person. So another person I am going to pick, it is going to be hopefully I'm saying this right, Sandra Van Santen. Hopefully that makes sense, Sandra. Congratulations, you've won a little giveaway. Please can you private message me your postal address? And then somebody to win the card. Okay, it is going to be Anne Bushell. Well done, Anne. How are you? Okay, I've just seen you there. Congratulations, you have won a little card. Can you please private message me your postal address? Don't all go away yet, because we all need to give, or I need to give you a present for everybody, because we're all winners. And hopefully you picked up a little bit of inspiration with our Back to Basics show and went through a couple of other products for this show. Oops, I'm stuck to phone pads there. So I'm going to pick somebody. Or when I say pick somebody, I'm going to give somebody a fabulous download. So for those people who don't do downloads before but have a computer, I would say have a go. You won't be disappointed. So this is a giveaway that I give every Facebook, and it's only for Facebook. I started last August. It was inspired by my grandfather, who unfortunately passed away last month. When I was much younger, in my teens, he used to do treasure hunts, and I loved it. And it was just like a hunt and a surprise, and then there was a little gift on the end, and it was just so much fun. So because of lockdown last year, I wanted to come up with a way just to keep you busy, to keep you entertained, and also to have some fun with you. And that's how the treasure hunts were born. And I'm going to be continue doing them in my grandfather's memory, and it is just a little bit fun. So the idea is we'll give you a code, and tomorrow, and it won't happen till Friday, not tomorrow, but it'll happen on Friday, because tomorrow I'm on Facebook Live. No, I'm not on Facebook. What did I just say?
You said you were on Facebook.
Oh, sorry everybody. Dave just told me. I'm on Create and Craft tomorrow. On Friday, on Facebook, there's going to be a little image, and it'll say you can now get your free gift. So on Friday, wait for Friday, not tomorrow, you'll be able to get your little gift. You'll go to the website, and we'll put the information on now, and it is a little gift, and it's normally about $14.99, but it's just for you. You will get this code, and the code for this week is FB, and it's AUG for August, and then the word basic. And you remember, you can see it there. And the other thing you need to remember is the date of the show, because what will happen is you have to hunt for it, because you will have to go to, we'll put the information on, you go to our website, which is debbimoredesigns.com. You then go to craft products, and then go to printable downloads, and then you just go to the member section, because you all automatically join my crafting world. We're all now best friends, we'll catch up with each other, and so you go into the members section, and in there there'll be loads of different prizes, because all my Facebook are open for 3 months. So if you're newbie, you can see you can watch last week's show and get your actual code. But for this week, there is the code. You need to then go hunt out today's date, and then put that into your basket. It will have a price on, but as soon as you actually put that code on, it'll go free. Hopefully that all makes sense for you. and you can download it. And there is, I suppose there's a little catch. I want you to make a card with it. I would like you to give it to somebody, send it to a family, send it for charity, or to your key worker saying you're thinking about you. And it's just a little bit of fun for you to enjoy. And it's just a thank you from me to you for your continued support, because I would not be here without you wonderful crafters out there supporting me. And especially the last year has been very difficult. You have kept me sane and going through. So I want to say thank you for that. And that's just my little treasure hunt from me and my team, and also my grandfather, as a little present to say thank you. And it's not obligated. So if you're new and you haven't bought anything, you can enjoy that lovely download, everybody. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to go home because I obviously have talked too much, because Dave says I'm talking gibberish now. I am going to love you and leave you. I hope you have an amazing week, and that you have loads of crafting fun. You can tune in tomorrow on Create and Craft. I will be on at 7:30 in the UK. I'm also on in the US, but I don't know what time. I'm on at 9 o'clock and 9:45 at night in the UK. So hopefully they can advertise it on a Create and Craft, and that will tell you the time that I'm on. And it is, you know, like Glastonbury, it's Craftonbury. So my shows are all to do with music. I've got brand new music collections coming out. So lastly, I'm going to say good night. God bless. Take care of yourself. Stay safe and happy crafting. And just thank you for your support tonight, and also for joining me and for a crazy show. Lots of love. Take care. And hopefully I'll see you here next Thursday. Remember, not Wednesday. Next Thursday for some crafting fun.